You know what time it is. Drag Tamase Financial. Play today. Coming up next.
All I do is get this money every day and every night. Make sure the only thing you do it right. I got other shit.
What's good, everybody? It's Drag once again for Tamase Financial. And today, I want to talk to you about the play of the day. Of course. And everybody, I don't care who you are now, almost buying CDs is just gone. It's out of here. The only music people is really still buying seems to be if you're a vinyl collector or the very, 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 very few people that still go to iTunes and buys music. Everybody is streaming music, right? The largest streaming service is today's play, which is Spotify. Are you on Spotify? Regardless of your streaming service of choice, Spotify is very large and they have the most music in their library. So most people just gravitate towards Spotify, and they just have a free version that you could just use anyway too. So it's kind of a no-brainer. But when Spotify first came, Spotify just went public, I think maybe either last year or like 2018. So even when they first went public, their price was still very high. I think they opened at like 110 or something crazy. So even opening it at 110 seemingly was a bit overpriced, and I think that with the current way that the shares of music, I can't even say balance, because how much an artist gets paid per play on a streaming service is absurd, right? It's very, very, very low compared to how many paid listeners listen to said streaming service, and then how much they pay out to the artist. It's very low, but that makes their profit margin super high. So Spotify is now trading at around 130-ish, which is up from when it first went public. It's not one of those things that's just gonna like shoot up, but I think with streaming being as huge as it is, and until the next big thing happens in music again, I think streaming is going to be around for obviously at least another 10-15 years until the next big technological thing that we don't see coming happens. Because you couldn't even tell somebody maybe 5-6 years ago that, hey, CD's getting up out of here, man. This is about to be the whole thing. The whole thing. We're just gonna have every album on your phone. Every album ever. Somebody would have completely not believed you, So Spotify was trading at before the mini recession. Spotify was trading at around 160. So it's $30 cheaper than what it was. So if you could imagine that the market regulates itself again, that it would go back to 160 or around or higher, then there you have it. You're going to make money. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot. Like I said, I don't think Spotify is going to be one of those ones that just jumps up through the roof, especially if artists ever form an actual union and get proper compensation for their music, then it's going to be a wild ride. It's really going to be a wild ride for streaming. And I think that's the only thing that would hurt or change streaming as it is. And that's what's going to take us to the next technological standpoint when artists are actually getting fairly compensated for their music. But as of today, Spotify is my play of the day. It's at 130-ish. Like I said, when the market recalibrates, should be about around like 160-ish. So depending on how much you put into it, you could be seeing a fair return, pretty fair. It's a bona fide company. It's number one in its field. Everybody enjoys Spotify, man. I'm a title guy myself, but hey, you know, to each their own. Spotify, play of the day, plug it in, check it out, research it. I'm not a financial advisor, can't tell you what to do, so just check it out, learn about it, and see if that's what you want to put your money into. If you want to learn more about how to get started on investing, check out this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and I will try to get back to you and we can chop it up and figure it out. Click subscribe, click like, share the video with your friends, talk about it, comment, let me know what you think. Appreciate it to everybody. Thanks for checking out these videos, and I'm Tamase Financial. Till the next one.